Hello, I'm First Alert Meteorologist David Reese on your side with your Tuesday afternoon forecast for WRBL.com. And yesterday we saw a cold front roll on through, and that cold front is doing its job. It's cooled us off a fair amount, not significantly. In fact, we'll top out in the mid to upper 80s later this afternoon, but what it did too is bring in all this nice dry weather, and it's going to be in place for at least the next 24 to maybe 36 hours. But you see this mess out here across the desert southwest in the Four Corners region? That's more moisture, and that moisture is eventually going to head our direction as we go into the weekend. But first, let me quickly talk about this thing way out here in the central Atlantic. This is Tropical Wave 93L. That's what has been designated by the National Hurricane Center, and the general motion of it over the next couple of days, at least forecast by the computer models, is towards the northern Lesser Antilles, towards, say, Puerto Rico. That's generally out in this general direction there. But it's going to be fighting a few different things, and the main thing it's going to be fighting is the potential for some northerly wind shear. Notice what's to the north of it, a lot of dry air. That's what's indicated there in those dark oranges. If any of that drier air is able to work its way on into the system here, then we might not be talking about a tropical depression. But if it does hold together, and if it is able to organize itself a little bit more here over the next day and a half or so, we could be talking about Tropical Storm Bertha. But again, that's a little ways away, and it's not an immediate concern to the United States, at least for the next week and a half, and many computer models have it curving out away from us anyway, thanks in part to the trough of low pressure that's been persistent here across the eastern half of the United States for the past couple of weeks now, and it's going to stay with us for the next couple of days. In fact, tomorrow morning it's going to be over the top of us. We're going to see a clear sky, calm winds, and that's the right recipe for us to be near record lows Wednesday morning. And as we go into your Thursday morning, notice what starts coming down the pipeline, a lot of clouds, and these clouds could potentially keep us from a record low Thursday morning. The record low is 66 degrees. Right now we were going with 67 degrees, although if those clouds hold off a little bit longer, we could be talking about record low territory. But as we go into your Thursday afternoon, say goodbye to the sunshine and say hello to those clouds, because as we go into not only your Thursday but also your Friday and beyond, we are talking about a fair amount of cloud cover and rain chances going back up. But your record lows, I talked about that just a little bit ago. Right now we're forecasting a record low for Wednesday morning. The old record is 65 degrees set back in 1957, and we're forecasting 64 degrees. And for your Thursday, the record low is 66 degrees set back in 1997, and we're forecasting 67. So again, Thursday morning, wait and see. Wednesday morning, kind of a certainty that we will break that record low that stood for about 57 years now. My goodness. Anyway, over the next couple of afternoons, we'll top out in the upper 80s. That's with a lot of sunshine tomorrow and with a little bit more cloud cover Thursday. 87 degrees as those clouds and rain start moving on in. And for a complete look at your forecast, check out the website, WRBL.com/weather for more information.